So I believe this was the solution where we had the upper level low, the 500 low take a track something like this. If my memory serves me correctly, I don't have the 500 charts, but just this is estimation. And now I'm only going to show 0Z and 12Z runs. So again, these runs are all valid March 3rd at 6Z in the morning. This is the 114-hour forecast. So this is the 27th February at 12Z, this particular model that we're looking at. And again, you can see, yeah, it's got a nice, the overall trough still has a positive tilt, but things are sort of rushed out in front here, as you can see it in here a little bit, the initial disturbance that came around in the southwest. Alright, so let's move on to the next map, and you can see the entire thing sort of backing up. And again, this is all valid at the same time. Positive tilted trough is in here. Notice one thing, there is absolutely no southeast ridge. If anyone talks about this storm being forced to cut up to the west because of the southeast ridge, they have absolutely no idea what we're talking about. This is a much more favorable pattern with a ridge in eastern Canada, and again, you have your 50-50 low starting to form out here. Okay, and again, notice there's still a little bit of a negative tilt, but it's not nearly as severe as before. So things are definitely backing up and giving room for this ridge to build. So let's go ahead and back up. So this is valid the 28th at 0. This was the run that went the 28th at 0Z. So let's go ahead and back up to 12Z. And again, it's a little bit broader trough. It looks like a piece tried to come out here and a piece is laying back, but definitely still you can see this backing up. And this was, I guess, sort of a little bit of a fluke run that went against the trend. Sorry about that. But again, you can see there's this piece of jet energy is slowly moving more and more to the south, or sorry, to the north. And so now we're seeing. Apologize. So now we're seeing. Again, here's negative tilt. It's not nearly as severe. And again, here's the first piece that sort of broke off. I forgot to mention, here's our upper level disturbance. But look at how, remember in that first image I showed you, I'll go back to it for a second, how removed, or how far south this jet was. It was sitting down in here. If you take a look at it here, you can see the difference in the trend on the model. But going back to, so now we're looking at this map here is, we're going to the 29th now at 0Z. You can see, starting to get still jet configurations farther north, but look, much less of a negative tilt. Look at where our first system's sitting, it's much further back. The whole trough is further back, okay? Going back to a more recent run, this is, I believe, okay, this is the latest run, this is the 0Z run, and again, you can see, you find it hard. There's a little bit of a negative, but maybe neutral tilt in here, and look at this. This jet is weakening. Look at the difference. This is today's 12Z run. This is tonight's 0Z run. Look at that jet. Look at the difference. You're talking about a 135 knot jet in here versus a 120 knot jet in here, and that's very key because now you can start to see that same pattern setting up again. That same pattern. You get one jet in here, you get another jet in here, they intersect, and you get the difluence. So what's happening as of this latest track? Well, here's the 500 low. It comes, it tracks across, and it's going a little bit farther to the east. Still, you get the main storm. The surface low ends up taking a track something like, but it's not nearly as far to the west as earlier models had it. So we'll have to watch to see if this trend continues. This actual schematic that I'm giving you right now is valid 54 hours from now, so we'll just have to watch the situation and see what happens. Again, some interesting things going on with the 50-50 low. They want to sort of split it into two pieces, the latest runs of the GFS. I'm not sure how to handle that situation, but we'll see. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys, and again, your comments are appreciated. This is Aaron, Vinyl Freak 89 from Eastern USWX. Have a good night.